if these like character picks are staying the same, just on a strict like matchup basis, this is bad for Game & Watch, and this is bad for Incinerate. You have Palutena, who fairly confidently shuts down Game & Watch. She is the original, like, no-nonsense character. And you also have Cloud, does well against everybody here.
Speaking of no-nonsense, we didn't even get to see the first couple of seconds because they went right into it. Here is Winners Finals of Collision 2023, and already off to a crazy start.
Oh, but has the limit climb hazard just in time. Sparg0 made sure to have that charge just barely enough. He makes it back on, and now he is here ready to play.
Wow, a lot of armor on that throw. Really good stuff. Skyjay and Maister, like I said, looking pretty hot coming into this set. Ooh, no. Okay.
Okay. That's a good way of putting it. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a lot that just happened in a very short span of time. And you're seeing Sparg0 try to go through the high recovery punishes. Not able to find it quite yet. Quick little up B and into the uphill as well. Chag, excellent little follow-up. And they're both just like, you know, they're going their separate ways.
Yes, yeah.
They're taking a little bit.
Which I think is like the recipe for success for blue team especially. Right now, a big hit gonna send Palu coast to coast. Sparg0 fighting back. And it's gonna be red team up in the air. Ooh, the revenge. So smart, but Sparg0 still finding the hits back to back. Ooh, okay, hold on.
Has the climb hazard, but oh no! When Maister needed it most, the last multi hit, the finisher, did not connect. And guess who is still alive? It's gonna be none other than Sparg0, who is still just able to pop out that shield in time from that cross slash, and he is on stage, he is cooking, is what I would say.
But he got cooked just as easily. Maister with a really
tenderized.
Yes, yeah. Tenderized and then cooked. Flash fried, if you will. Immediately, huge response. Red team still looking good, but it's fairly even. Maister at a rough % so far, but they're still putting that pressure on.
Okay, Skyjay, really good coverage with that neutral. A nice little active hitbox, trying to mix up his landing as much as possible, stalling with that double jump. And that's a finishing touch on deck too. That would have been a little bit spooky.
Ooh.
Has to use up the climb hazard, and the armor of up B coming in so clutch for Skyjay.
So sick, so very necessary too. Still a close game, but now Chag on the back foot, Sparg0 on the last stop, trying to hold down center stage. That climb hazard getting punished.
Yeah, in an optimal fashion too. So, like Skyjay's establishing his comfort with punishing that, but Sparg0
so clean.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's just like Sparg0. Now, listen, it's off stage. I know where he's going to be. I know what I'm going to have to do to be able to make this. And, yo, I thought for a second that he'd find that point.
Oh my goodness. Gonna make it back though.
Oh, geez.
Chag cannot make any mistake. Any missed hit is gonna be a one huge response for red team. Sparg0, a little bit of a tall order.
Too many people getting hit for bio complete in that moment. Gets hit with the floater. Okay, just he's trying to swat him away. He's trying to get him out of here. But that spike, dude.
Got him out of here. Wow. What a showing. What the heck was that?
You know, let me tell you what this was. This was Sparg0 having a bee on him.
Yeah.
He is terrified. He's like, get off me. Please.
Stop.
Don't up me.
And then there it was.
And there he was. The spider all along.
Oh, that's terrifying.
You're worried about the bee.
I don't like this metaphor anymore.
Too many bugs. I don't like you.
Oh, but what a game.
You could like see how scared he was. He was like, please, get off me.
I like Cloud and Air also has that same kind of vibe. Like, get out of here. Oh,
yeah.
Good stuff. I am so very excited by that game one. I can't wait to watch some more.
That was a fun game one.
It really was.
That was truly a delight of a game one. All right, so going into game number 2 here, there was that, unfortunate little SD from Sparg0 where we tried to spike Skyjay. Didn't really work out because incidentally up B had other things to say in that one moment. So I feel like that's the last time that we saw Sparg0. That is kind of what happened as well, right? He needs an SD or 2, and then he's going to get back into the swing of things.
Right. But that being said, I still got to give Red Team a lot of credit there too, because their follow-ups have been phenomenal. Oh, yeah. The team combos and extensions have been good, but Sparg0 looking a little bit different in this game, trying to put the pressure on. Oh, hold on. Oh, I like that.
Drop down, double jump, side B. Classic way to get back onto the stage, catch unsuspecting opponents who want to go for the ledge trap, and able to get that neutral coverage. Sparg0 finally able to swat away Skyjay, and man, he is looking good, but he needs to get past this spike. He needs to get past whatever is happening.
They just need to get off of that ledge. Good stuff, finally. Gonna be the back throw, not gonna take it, but definitely put Sparg0 in a rough spot on stage. Fighting back with the back airs, and Maister said, you got it, I'm out of here.
You got it.
That's
all you, buddy.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Oh man, you were stuck in the cyclone.
Yeah.
Rough.
Big neutral airs, a lot of time wasted and a lot of damage as well.
That should not have happened. Incendiary side beat should not have been interrupted by Palatine multi-jab.
There was a lot of things I didn't like about the interaction.
That was one of them.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Good answer from Sparg0. There's got to be a lot of damage here. No. Good stuff from Skyjay. Kind of interrupted a little bit. Oh, Maister.
Yeah, Maister tried to go through the grab. Palatine was still stuck in a funny little throw animation, so maybe a little bit too quick on the draw. Up tilt into the neutral, not quite Palatine. Instead, just going to tech away to safely.
Oh no, this is such a rough spot. Skyjay going down with the clean combo from Sparg0. Trying to answer back, but this is such a bad spot to be in. Oh, hold on. Wow.
I love that crouch.
So smart. What
he
the
just
heck?
thumbs up. You're like, yeah, that was good. Good job. That's like such like a unique option that you don't really think about, but hey, you know what? It saved Maister. He was kind of able to get out of that situation, able to like avoid the explosive flame entirely. He's really trying to catch his landing, but Chag is able to land nice and safely.
Wow.
And neutral airing away Sparg0, pulling him out of that.
I love that. But that one's going to be it. Big punish, of course, but not going to take the stock. Somehow, Maister actually goes down. Wow. Poetic finish to game 2. Just as we saw in game 1. Really solid response.
A little bit of karma.
If you will, yeah.
Oh, man.
I love that.
This was a fun game, too. That was actually really, really lovely. So, I feel like this game, Sparg0 really, like, buckled down on a lot of his, like, ledge trapping, but, oh, man. Game & Watch is tiny.
Shouts to production for that one, setting that one up. I like the dash attack.
Oh, first of all, we got to talk about the dash attack before we even talk about the crouch. What?
Who's there? Incineroar's like, me? Why?
I just saw him. He disappeared into the two-dimensional plane. Man, that's funny. That's
love this
really
option
funny.
too. Somehow that still works. And the explosive flame was a really good option from like mid-stage. And then he's like, please miss me with that. No, thank you. And then
okay, he still gets clipped by the explosive flame.
But the duck under the Alolan whip is so funny. Glad we caught that one.
Yeah, the crouch was one thing. The real like unsung hero was the dash attack the whole time. Man.
All right, I like this stage pick a lot. I think it's going to be a very tight, close quarters bit of scrap in here. And so far, we're already seeing it. The platforms are also going to be really good for red team, I'd imagine. Hopefully, in practice, that does ring true. But so far, they're kind of getting beat up.
So many hits just being exchanged at this one moment. Maister saw that Sparg0 wanted a little something funny up there. He was like, okay, I'm going to pop out this up. This is going to interrupt whatever we have happening out there. Okay, coming back in with the dash attack. Going to be looking for this down smash. Maister just protecting Skyjay a little bit. Going up to his friend, giving him a little hug.
Right. And a good route from Skyjay, too, to mix it up. Make the job a little easier for Maister. Oh, okay. Maister got a couple of huge aerials there.
Oh, that pressure. Right. And almost going to be getting it with the up smash, but that's A-okay. Sparg0 still going to be able to clean that one up. And I don't know if that first F tilt was intentional. Maybe he wanted to drop off of the back air. But he was like, hey, the first one missed, the second one is going to be able to do it.
What the heck was that interaction? A really good idea from Chag, but the Alolan whip still coming in.
Oh, that's revenge.
Yep.
Oh, and Sparg0 did not like that. Dealing a good amount of damage there. Good chunk.
Okay, this is some big damage too. Skyjay gonna eventually make it back, but not after taking about 60. Oh, big follow-up.
The interruptions, atop interruptions, atop interruptions. The limit climb hazard finally able to take Maister's second stock. Chag gonna be losing his first. Skyjay needs a way to be able to make it back onto the stage, and he just keeps getting hit by everything.
Oh, that's so bad. Good stuff from Sparg0 to capitalize, and the back air connects too. Red team just getting pretty unlucky in a lot of these interactions.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, Chess come in with that dash attack. Being nice and patient here.
Okay, that nair was huge for Skyjay. Finally, some room to breathe. Sparg0 going down. 3 stocks to 2, with Chag still holding it down despite the difference.
Okay, yeah. You can't get caught with all those multi-hits with all that end lag. Sparg0 just able to get in there in time to be able to interrupt it. And instead of trying to combo off of the multi-hit, he tries to get a spike off the finisher. I like the idea, but Chag with the optimal punish. Sparg0 going to be following up as well. Chag and Sparg0, the momentum this game. They were looking so good, so clean.
That game was less fun than the last couple. I will say that much.
That was more like no nonsense.
Yeah, I think that was blue team clocking in and said, we actually have a reservation. We got somewhere to be. This is crazy though. The Alolan Whip just toughing through all of this somehow and still connecting. Good stuff.
Against all odds.
Yeah,
against all hitboxes.
Truly.
Able to make it happen. So, going into game number 3 here, Chag and Sparg0 have, game number 4, excuse me. Chag and Sparg0 close have a 2-1 lead, and they're slowly, starting to really figure out this pace out, right? But Skyjay, oh my God, almost taking that stock off at a percent I don't even want to think about.
It was so early. I didn't even have time to get settled in, and already Skyjay was looking for blood.
Yeah.
That stuck back at the ledge. Looking a lot more comfortable. Blue team came out swinging last game. This one looks a little more even. Red team finding some really good openings, but Sparg0 has been so rough for blue team at the ledge.
Sparg0 has been so rough with red team.
The red team, yeah.
He's just been doing his thing. He has been killing. He has been ledge trapped. He has been interrupting. And then finally going to be atoning for his sins. Incinerating Skyjay, able to get the side B to close out that first stock. And now they have a gentle lead, a calm lead. But of course, anything can happen.
Exactly. A lot of good pressure from... Oh, what the heck? There's a lot of good pressure from Sparg0. And then as I say that, Skyjay and Maister back-to-back with 2 really big openings.
Oh, yeah.
What are we watching? This is a totally different game from the last one, too.
A lot.
Yeah, it is
that's
a lot.
My professional commentary analysis. Glad that I could provide. Thank you so much to Collision for having me out here.
All right, stuck off in these 2 1v1s. I like that option from Maister. And the back air is a really good response as well. Good stuff,
the back air comes in, and it does take out Maister. Yo, was Chag safe because he was like burrowed underground?
I think so.
That's so funny. I think that shifted his hitbox just enough to be able to avoid that.
Not safe for much longer, though. Back to 1 stock apiece on blue team, trying to come down with a response. Here's some good team combos. Blue team still has really solid team combos this game. They just haven't been able to find these stocks.
Oh, tries to go for that dash grab, a little bit too late on the draw. Skyjay looking for the down tilt. And you know what? Palutena wanted to go up there, and that was already Sparg0 ready with an up air of his own.
Oh, okay. I love that. Catching the roll with the side special. This vertical pressure, though, is so rough from blue team. Oh.
Okay, nice quick little follow-up finisher there with the back end. And now they are sandwiching Maister.
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
They need to take those stocks soon, and Maister is definitely the one who's going to go down first.
I love that recovery option from Sparg0, right?
Yeah.
He jumped as though he was like going to fake out like an approach to the ledge. He went above it. He was able to make it back on, but only for so long. Losing his last stock. This is 4 stocks to 1. Mashing outside me out of disadvantage. This game's over. It's done. It's 3-1. What can you do?
Especially a couple of rough options there. I would like to see a nice, funny little finish from red team now. Something a little explosive, perhaps. Or the classic game watch up smash.
Dunk. So what happened?
A lot, all at once. That game was a bit of whiplash from the last couple. Looking a little more like, game 1, where we saw red team sort of come out with the momentum, as opposed to 2 and 3, where we saw blue team just kind of dictate the pace. It was just that huge explosive start, I think. Like you mentioned before we even got settled in, Skyjay was off the rails.
Skyjay. Who just... What's John typing up? Besties. Oh, hold on. Wait. We're not done yet.
Look at them. Up airing.
Friends. Huh? Perfect.
Beautiful. Even a little bit. Like one little hit of the up air there hit Cloud, but they're still good. They're on good terms. Even like, okay, when Chag got that counter off, I was like, oh, Maister's got a big punish coming up. No. Just kept cooking, and then waited for the landing.
He was too busy chefing it up.
Yeah, he was. And then was this a forward air that comes out, or down air almost? And then there he goes, a bonk.
Bonk. Palutena stuck with foot out. Can't do that, buddy.
Nope.
Can't do that. Game & Watch is not like that.
He is ready. He's ready for it. Good stuff, though, here in Winners Finals. It has been as exciting as I expected, if not more so, and I am so hyped to see how it shakes out. Here in Game 5 is going to be Final Destination, Maister and Skyjay versus Chag and Sparg0. Already starting off with a big opening for blue team.
Oh my god, you see that coverage from Sparg0 neutrally to be able to cover high,
Yeah.
still landing in time to be able to pop out that side B. Sparg0 is playing mad. Sparg0 is swinging. He has already effectively dealt so much damage over and over. You're looking through that back. That limit's about to go. He pops out that limit blade beam, and you know what? It sends Maister off stage.
Hold
Maybe
on,
a little gift for Chad, but yo, that lead on the air dodge.
That was
Beautiful.
so sick. And Skyjay still making it back? Okay, hold on. What is this game? It was just such a...
They're allergic to cats.
Oh my
Get me out of
God.
here, man. Please. It's Final Destination. You got one place to go, and that's either off stage or up against Incinerator.
Yeah, and Maister opted for off stage right there. Skyjay, all of the X Factor right now, holding on to that first
You
stock.
talked about like the psychological fear of Incinerator
Right.
doubles.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is that coming into play. Sometimes it's not about the option. It is always like the threat of that option. Nobody wants to get hit by that side beam at that
Definitely
point.
not. Ooh, okay, and a nice forward tilt as well. Going to even it up, but the momentum is still telling a different story right now.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, okay, Skyjay, really good options here. Keeping Chag occupied. Bit of a switch up here.
I love that movement from Sparg0. He was like, I don't feel good about pressuring the shield anymore. I'm just going to back off. I'm going to be able to reset the situation. Nice little throw. Back all of that damage. And even Maister wanted a piece of that action. He got a little too excited. He hit his own teammate.
I understand, though. You just get excited. Get a little too hyped. Nice tech from Skyjay, and a good response, too, for that regrab punish. Oh, my goodness. The pressure is mounting, though. Blue team finding these openings when possible.
And Explosive Flame, actually, not enough to be able to save that kill.
What the heck?
What the heck, indeed. I don't feel like that was supposed to happen.
I don't think so either, but right now, all of a sudden...
He hesitated.
Yeah.
So he was like, this isn't in the script.
Right.
Fun fact,
You sure
all
about that?
professional players use a script when they play.
Yes, I've heard. I've seen, actually.
Yeah. You see him just like fumbling like through the papers like mid-match.
Okay, Sparg0 fighting back from the ledge. That limit has got to be utilized well, and it sure was. A lot of damage on the Maister. Oh, I like the idea. It's going to be the Alolan Whip, and eventually...
It does not matter.
Yeah.
The Explosive Flame, not interrupting nothing, as Skyjay was so intent on completing his side B at that point.
Oh, and the down smash missed. What a scrap right here. Big back throw, going to send Sparg0 off for an edge guard, and Skyjay hasn't been missing too often, but Sparg0 does make it back.
Sparg0 does make it back. He's trying to pressure kill. They both grab at the same time. They reset that situation, but huge forward tries to come in with the dash attack, and then Maister, that crossed up.
Unbelievable.
How did he get behind him?
I don't know. Sparg0 didn't know either. And here it is. Everyone's swinging. They all want it to end
Is 23
ASAP.
like too late to make like a Omayamu like reference?
Right.
Because that would have been like the proper time had it been like 2 years ago.
Right.
Such a tragedy. Oh man.
Born too late. Oh, okay, up B. Nice little mix up there.
Nice little mix-up timing with the wall jump as well. But now you have to find a way to gently land here. Trying to space out with some of these buttons. Maister staying nice and patient in that shield. Cloud not able to land. Maister putting out all these hitboxes. Skyjay able to close it out when he needed it to. And that's going to be Skyjay and Maister actually making the upset, I believe.
Yeah, a small one in terms of some seeding, but a huge one in terms of momentum. That was such a back and forth in like the truest sense. Red team came out in just this game, let's talk about, came out swinging. Crazy momentum. Blue team almost brought it back, but red team still put it together and found those hits, like you said, when they mattered most. Really great stuff.
If you even like neutral air dodge in that position, guess who was ready on the ground? It was also Maister. There was really truly nothing that you could have done.
No.
That is the tragedy of the 2v1, and that's going to be Sparg0. And Chag actually knocked down to losing side.